Hi, my name is Isabel, and this is my sister, Aubrey. And we saw Sophia and Bella's video, and we're going to answer their questions. I go to school in 2 weeks, and Aubrey goes to school in 3 weeks. And look at the camera. And I am going to 1st grade, and Aubrey is going to preschool. And we like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Yes. And we like to eat gushers, or maybe fruit roll-ups, or fruit benefits. And we like to eat dinosaur eggs and apples, and Aubrey doesn't have supplies for school, and I do. And what else did they say, Mama?
I don't know. What else do you want to talk about?
And I forget what else.
Maybe you could have some questions.
Sophia, what did you say? Don't ask them. Rosie.
Isabel, stay focused, please.
Rosie, get down.
Rosie.
And here, let me have her. Rosie.
No, come on.
Oh, puppy. Okay.
Come on. Are we going to finish this?
Yes. And, Mama, do you remember any of the things that they said?
No, I think that's it.
That's very short. And what else do you want to talk about? Aubrey, do you want to ask some questions? Oh, yes. What? I always get tired in the morning. Mama, what time do I get to school?
7:45.
And I have to go to school at 7:45. I'm always tired. And I have to get up early. Aubrey, Mama, when is coffee?
9 o'clock.
My sister has to get up at 7:45 too to take me to school. But if my stepdaddy's here, then she can stay and she can stay asleep. But if he's not, then she has to get up at 7:45. So stop, Rosie.
Isabel, focus.
And focus that right. Okay, and when does
I don't know, honey. Just ask questions, okay?
And when do you go to school? What time do you go to school? What are you gonna do at school? What lessons do you have at school? I have music lessons and art lessons and PE, which is when I get to do games and exercise. And Aubrey, what classes do you have? Music class, science class, PE.
No, she doesn't have PE.
What does she have then?
Movement.
Oh, and movement. And what do you do at school? I take snacks at school, and I do not. At school, I go outside to play, and sometimes there's something called field day, and on field day, I do lots of stations. Stations are groups I have lots of groups, and some of them are, some are like clothespin tags, where you have a clothespin on your shoulder, and then you try to run and get someone else's clothespin to put on your shoulder, like that. And you have a wet dead bug tag, where you have a wet sponge, where you have a sponge and you get it wet, and then you try to get someone. And if you get someone, if you have, I think, a red sponge. Well, it used to be with balls. And, Aubrey, I can't ask you any questions because and if someone tags you when you're running, then you've got to go down and lift your feet up and wiggle them, and put your hands up and wiggle them too. And when someone would put the sponge on your foot, you would get up and go. But if you don't have a sponge, then you don't get that. And I have fun things like when I get to wear my swimsuit to school. One time when I and a summer party, there were big balls, and there were sprinklers that went wild. You got to play in them, and you got to play. What else did I do? Oh, and you got to squirt people with water guns. And you got to play in the sprinklers, and you got to have popsicles. I had 3 popsicles. And you got to have cotton candy and Cheez-Its. It was fun. So, Aubrey, tell us what you do at school.
I just go run out and play.
Wait, and I have pajama parties. Aubrey, what do you do?
Sometimes I have doing pajama parties.
Like me.
And sometimes I run out and play.
And what else? Do you have recess?
I have recess.
And
recess.
what else do you do?
I take naps and be tired.
And what else do you do?
I do study class and movement.
You already said that. And
yeah.
music class. What else?
Come on, girls. Wrap it up.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And she played. I play too.
Yeah.
Bye!
Bye.
Thanks for watching.